Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to this Blackout TV. This is going to be a Premiership match between SNSD and 27, two old school teams. In fact, played together in Season 1 and Season 2. So this is Season 4, sponsored by Blackout Gaming. So, see, this is a bit of a grudge match, as the only match that 27 lost in Season 2 was against SNSD. So we'll see what's going down today. I'm Raishi, here for Blackout Gaming, and with me on the camera is John1155 Games, and I also have Mark from the One Round Wonders Highlander team here with me today.
Hello.
But unfortunately, oh, he's back, brilliant, or whatever I just said. So Mark, would you like to give a little bit of introduction to yourself, because I believe this is your first cast.
Yes, it is. Actually, I'm a bit nervous for this, but still, I'm gonna give it a try. Hopefully, give you some entertainment for this, guys. Hopefully, do it right.
Well, I wouldn't worry about doing it right. We are a pretty new casting organisation, so John misses everything, so it wouldn't really matter if you do it wrong. Okay, so we just got. It looks like SNSD are going to be starting on attack first, as they have 7 players on blue, 27 on red. I'll just do a quick rundown of the rosters. They're not actually on class yet, but I know the rosters pretty well. SNSD. So of course on Scout we're going to have Droso with his Bone tag, or Web One, whatever you want to call it. On Soldier we're going to have Linus, the leader of SNSD. On Pyro there's going to be Nose. On Demoman will be of course Cadus. On Heavy will be ALX, possibly the best heavy in the world. On Medic, on Engineer, sorry, it's going to be Cube. On Medic, it looks like it's going to be the Sucker. Sniper, we're going to have Veek, of course, who is, of course, not confirmed hacker. But an exceedingly good sniper as well, and we'll be watching him to do the big plays. And then, of course, on Spy, we've got Hurry, who is possibly one of the guys in TF2 right now. So we're just going to be waiting for them to ready up. They've got 14 players on the server at the moment with 2 specs. So have a look. Haven't been. Has it been confirmed live yet or not? No. John. Okay, so it's not been confirmed live yet. So there's at least 90 seconds until it starts. So of course, me and Mark are going to have to entertain you for a little bit. I've been talking a little bit too much. Mark, tell me what you know of these teams, and if you know about the teams in fact at all.
Well, I do know about Twick, which is really sick sniper. I've seen a lot of his videos, a lot of his YouTube. I learned from him.
Yeah, of course.
And I do know that, in fact, this is the only Premier Spanish team Highlander I know from 27.
Yeah, they're pretty much the Spanish national team, basically.
Yeah, they represent this country. I mean, my country.
Of course, yes, because of course Mark is Spanish. Spain.
Well, Spanish/Latin American, but yeah, more Spanish than anything else.
I think that equals out to about Portugal or something, doesn't it, Mark?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. So yeah, of course, so there's going to be no bias from you, of course, because you're not going to be supporting 7, are you? Even though they're basically your national team.
No, I'm not going to support any of the teams. I'm just basically gonna comment through what they're gonna do, positioning, main picks, and possibly any funny things that go on, maybe, screw-ups, but that's not gonna happen in Premier Division.
No, of course not, but looks like... No, ignore that. One appears to be joining. Just waiting for players from 27 at the moment, because SNSD appear to be ready, so hopefully they're going to start really soon, because after SNSD rolled Colony earlier today, so I've been told, I didn't actually watch it, but they're looking like incredibly good form, and while they may be a little tired from the match, because they've just been basically sat on TF2 for the last 2 hours, 3 hours should I say, I think it's still going to be a very good game, and they're still going to be on their toppest form, which means that we're going to have to see some excellent plays from all the players on SNSD.
Well, it might not affect too much their playstyle, even if they play it a lot. Some teams actually think it's better to warm up than others. In my personal opinion, warming up is a bad thing.
Well, yeah, of course. For me, I always found that if I warmed up, I was terrible. I would just completely useless.
You can't concentrate at all after your brain is like been
Spent
playing
too
for an
long.
hour.
It's the same as driving, really, for me. I can't drive for too long, or else I lose concentration. Driving and playing TF2, all both incredibly important things for a growing man, or girl, should I say?
Yeah.
No, Russian, I've never played TF2 while driving, but I'm willing to give it a go if we can clear a road somewhere. So yeah, still waiting for 27 here. They've got a couple of people joining the game as far as I can see, so hopefully they're going to get ready soon, because I am really impatient, because this is going to be an excellent match. Some excellent players on both teams. Of course, Cadence,
And hopefully pretty intense.
yeah, hopefully. I think it's going to be a good match. This is a little bit of a grudge match here for 27, as SNSD, back in Season 2, SPD were the only ones to actually beat 27 in Division 1, which was, of course, the old Premiership back in Season 2. So, hopefully we can get a little bit of a trash talking going on or something like that, having a bit of fun with it.
Yeah.
The spectators here, but they don't appear to be joining teams. I'm not sure if that's on the teams or just random spectators. Hoping it's people to play, because again, like I say, it's going to be really good. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, of course. Struggling to think of more things to say here.
Well, we could just wait to see the match. Pretty patient
Pretty
as well.
much. Red are up to 6 players now. I'm gonna, of course, I can always do a bit of talking about a couple of the players on blue. For example, Cadis, who is of course a Premiership demo man, one of the best in the world, in fact, in my opinion, top 3. Well, in my opinion, he is the best, but in general opinion, he is top 3. He of course plays for BFF, or Nerd Parties, I believe they're called on ETF2L Highlander, who came 4th in this season. But, hopefully they're going to stay together in the next season of 6s, and some very, very, very good players on that team. I've also been told I've got to plug that we're casting Crits Cast Distinguished Ducks versus Spirits in the Shell tomorrow night for UGC Plat, which is going to be a very important match, as I believe it's pretty much almost the semi-finals at that rank. So yeah, we'll be casting that. I'll mention it again at some point. Going back to the players on blue, we've got the Sucker, of course, possibly one of the most well-known medics in Europe, although perhaps not for the reasons he'd prefer. Most well-known dropper. Which
So any player that you think will go huge in this match?
on either team?
Yeah.
From what I know of the teams, I'm gonna have to say Tvik, Cadis, maybe a little bit of Harry Hook over on red. He hasn't quite joined yet, and I don't know if he's playing yet, but if he is playing, he's an exceedingly strong player. Very old Spanish player. Played Premiership 5 or 6 seasons ago, I think. I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, stream chat. I believe he's Prem.
Good one, mate. Spot on.
So we're just watching a couple of demo man just jump around the map now.
Yeah, just having fun.
Don't quite know the roster for red yet, so we'll read out that as soon as they will get in, as soon as they're ready up, and I'll redo blue because I've gone through it a little rather quickly. Some very good players here. Going to be some very good skill, very high skill level, excellent strategies deployed, and very, very good game. Thank you very much, Russ, Harryhook, and Pescanova. Apparently is also playing. He's played for Crack Clan in season 11 or 12, he thinks. So, of course, maybe a little bit of Premiership loyalties going up here, as we've got 2 Premiership players on blue. Cadus and Tavik, who, of course, play for BFF and Crack Clan, respectively.
Spot on.
7 on red now, so maybe we can hopefully start this really soon, because
anyone on 27 that has Premiership on 6.
yeah, like I said, a couple of players. Harry Hook, I don't know if he's playing today. He's the only one I know off the top of my head. Brilliant, of course. Of course, the map today will be Badwater, which is widely considered to be the best Highlander map, as it's a very well balanced map. There's very good flank routes, very good pushing routes. It's not particularly dependent on one class, like say a cock map is dependent almost entirely on the demo man's ability to.
You're doing good, lad.
But Badwater is a very old map, played for a very, very long time, and great map. There's, of course, it's a 4-point payload push map. So if we get a first point, we've got a cliff area, a tunnel area where the cart goes through, sort of this nice little hill up here, just pushing, which is a not particularly good place to push for blue team. Nice little cliff top path here with lovely views of the seaside and seagulls and all those sort of things. Nice long track that the cart can be pushed along, culminating in the first point right at the back of the sort of area. Pretty standard spot to play here is that you've got your red team set up on cliffs. It's the best place to hold. So of course blue team want to take that cliff as soon as possible. If we mouse over onto second point here, we've got a little nice little rooftop here, which is of course again the best place to hold in general. You've got a rather large trash area, which is mainly used for flanks. Combos don't generally push out of here. Quite easily spammed, and you can quite easily lose height advantage, which is never a good position if you've got a soldier or a demo man above you. Nice little winding track here. Quite a short distance between point 1 and point 2, but quite easily spammed out here if you're going to try and push the cart between these 2 large walls. If we go on to third point here, of course, just between second and third, I must point out there's this rather nice spawn door, which Pyro is just standing at taunting. Or a reflected Culto Pylego, which is of course very important for the red team, as it's their quick way to get from their spawn to second and first point, as without it they have to go all the way around the track, which is incredibly long and it wastes an incredible amount of time. So that door closes and gets locked as soon as blue team caps second point, so that's going to be a really big thing that they want to do as soon as possible if they can. If I go on to Tavik there, trying to ask him for a default win, as it looks like 27 being able to get the players at the moment. What's going on here? I hope it's not a default win, because again, I really, really want to play.
Are you scared of 10? Close sets.
It'd be nice if we could get a definitive answer, because I also want to know what's going on, because
hopefully they get their players back here.
Is they're trying
yeah, they're using the translator to speak in Spanish.
Trying the Spanish there. Yeah, do you mind translating that for me, Mark?
They're asking where are your players, basically.
Ah, okay. So unfortunately, I can't speak Spanish as much as I'd like to.
And Plo Lentejudo word is nothing normal you could say in Spain. Basically a made-up word.
Cool. Yeah, so again, we're just waiting. Seems to be a bit of confusion on they thought they'd be starting about 15 minutes ago, to be honest. Looking like they really want to play. Waiting for red. I believe I've been talking for about 20 minutes solid about complete rubbish. And there, that's a 8th player joining the game there, Harry Hook. Thank God for that. One I recognise on 27 as a good player. I believe he'll probably be their scout, as far as I can remember. So he's an exceedingly good player. Premiership level. Just been told their last is coming, so this game should be getting started relatively soon.
They also have Ramon in Spectator, which has been there since 9 PM. Well, 20 minutes ago, more or less.
Yeah, I think that's the STV. I might not. Pretty sure that's the STV name.
It is. No, probably is.
There we go.
It is. Yeah, it is.
CXN Hyper.
Hyper.
Yeah, Hyper. Yep. Roster. So they've got a full roster team. Harry Hook there with his classic frog face picture. It looks like as soon as he joins, they're going to be ready to start up and ready to go because anticipation for this match has been pretty high. Perhaps not as much as the Colony versus SNSD that was cast by our friends over at TFTV earlier, but this one is still going to be a very good game. A bit of a grudge match, as I said before. Looks like, yeah, in fact, it looks like 27 are classing up here, so hopefully SNSD can do the same really soon. Let's get started pretty soon as well.
Yep. Okay. Really, I'm having a slight problem with my HUD. I can't see if they're reading up.
In fact, yep, that's the setup.
Yep. They
That's
started.
the setup time. So, if you just want to run down red in the classes.
Yeah. Well, we have Hyper on Spy. We have Crims on Medic on 27. Vanny's Steer is Zimmerman. Harry Hook is Scout. We have Leon Heavy. Akabao on Engineer. Spike on Sniper. Flo on Pyro. And Mars Supleago on Soldier.
Okay, and over on blue team, of course, I'll just do a quick rundown. We've got the Sucker on Medic, Cadus on Demoman, Tavik on Sniper, Droso on Scout, Hurry on Spy, Babutnose on Pyro, Cube on Engineer, Linus on Soldier, and ALX on Heavy. So this match is going to go soon really, really quickly. In fact, 10 seconds as it just came up on there. So this is going to be SNSD versus 27 on Badwater for week, I believe, 4 or 3, one of those, of ETF2L Highlander Season 4, sponsored by Blackout Gaming. I'm Ryushi. A Demoman jumping straight past there, going straight into the, that's Cadus, of course, going straight for the Caber here, going straight for the Caber, and in fact he misses.
Linus trying to take out the Sentry. Oh, but Sentry takes down Linus.
Sniper there looking, trying to get some big picks onto the Medic, who is of course Crims for today. In fact, takes out Hyper there, which was the Spy, so
yeah,
what he can do. Engineer going aggressive, not quite sure what he's doing, gets picked off pretty quickly by Vainster. In fact, Red have popped the Ruber there, so that's going to be a pretty low point for them. Circus still sat on 100% in spawn, so they're going to be pushing really, really soon.
Power goes down on Tunnel.
Yeah, that's
but nose.
Of course, Hurry getting taken down by Reflect there. Of course, looks like a dead ring to me. Gets spotted by this Pyro. Medic and Heavy still holding up on this cliff here, but Blue Ubering in straight up the hill, flashing it around from the Scout, trying to pick that Medic there, because without him it's going to be very hard to do. And getting cleaned up here, ALX and the Sucker getting taken down by Harry Hook and Lee at the same time. Cadus getting cleaned up by Vainster. This is going to be a pretty strong hold by Red here. So they're just cleaning up that level 3 sentry. In fact, no, the level 3 sentry manages to do it in the tunnel.
Yep.
However, it does
trying to
look
take
like
out the sentry. Linus getting gonna get for the pick.
It looks like here that level 3 sentry is just completely destroyed, and Crims in fact drops an Uber there straight in the choke point onto second. Blue have capped and are going to push straight up, but they're getting defended by a Pyro and a Scout. And here comes the Heavy pushing straight up onto second. Red don't really have that high ground advantage. They haven't got an Engineer. In fact, the Engineer's only just got up here, so while they do have some heavy classes down there and the height advantage, it's just getting absolutely destroyed by that Prem Domerman Cadus jumping straight in there. I say that and he gets taken out by the Pyro.
Apparently they're pushing very fast in only 2 minutes, 17 seconds to get 2 points.
Yeah, that's a pretty fast time there. So pretty much that Scout and Spy just sat on the cart while
SNSD are getting a lot of ground here, still pushing forward.
They're already in front of third point here with an Uber. We just got to hope that the circuit doesn't drop, which of course he is known for. Sniper watching, you know, Scout trying to get in on flank there, taking out Savik.
Which is a big pick.
No sniper cover. The red sniper's got pretty much free range here, which is who's the sniper? Ah, Spike, of course. But third point is capped in less than 3 minutes. This is going to be an incredibly fast time. See what this Demoman can do.
You read in map room? I mean, drop down? Yes.
Blue is popped there, but not much is done for it, and Sucker goes down to the soldier.
SNSD pushing forward and keep getting more ground. Apparently they're gonna get last point in a few seconds. Yep. Soldier goes down by the Spy.
Yeah, this is looking incredibly strong for SNSD. Most of Red are down. They've only got a sniper, a demo, and a medic up. Spy can't really do much at this point. That's looking like a pause to me.
It is a pause.
It's a pause. Gonna have to wait a little bit to see what that's about and who.
Right in the pause, Venustier was jumping with the stickies on the cart. Probably would manage to do some damage.
That's we'll be able to see if Droso's able to shoot that sticky out the air there. Sat right in the middle of the air. See what he can do about that, because that's going to land straight in front of him and deal quite a bit of damage. Not that it matters, as only Cadus is weak, sat on 100 health points on the cart.
This is going to be a hard hold for them.
Yeah, this is going to be a very hard hold, as they've only got 4 players up, but the 5 players, I believe. The red Spy crashed, as I'm being told, is what happened. In fact, Cadus does go down to the demo man. Sniper runs in on the point, not able to do much. There's only a Pyro and a Scout on the point, but in fact manages to reflect kill the demo and gets absolutely destroyed.
Nice.
Soldier, in fact, Red are managing to hold this really well here. If you just carry on while I reload my HUD.
Yeah. Well, we got pretty much SD building Euro behind on third point. TVI Tweak is trying to get a pick, probably, but is pushed back by the demo man. Scout takes down, Harry takes down Droso.
It was Harry Hook, yeah, Harry Hook taking down Droso there in the Scout v Scout.
Yeah.
ALX taking down the Heavy. In fact, this is looking like a bit of a push here. We've got ALX pushing him by himself, not able to do much.
They're pretty even.
Finishing up both players here. Red are down 5, and Blue are getting a lot of spawns, and in fact they're getting like a bit of a flank push here with an Engineer, a Scout, and a Spy. But the Heavy manages to get up and sit on that car. But in fact, a Soldier coming in now, getting a lot of damage now.
Oh.
If you can clean up the Engineer, this is going to be a cap.
Yeah,
right
we got
there,
it. 4 minutes, 56 seconds. Really good time. Let's see how 27 managed to push through this.
Yeah, it's an incredible time there for SNSD. We're going to see if...
27 Spy seems to be down again. He crashed. Oh, he's back up.
That's the first time he crashed. That was the us catching up to the pause there. Don't forget we are, of course, 90 seconds lagged in the STV. See if SNSD are going to run any crazy strats on first. But they're going to be pretty standard there. Except from ALX talking about his sandwich.
For the Engineer.
Teleporter put in a pretty standard location above that health pack.
Seems 27's Engineer's building level 3 on the spawn. Instead of using mini sentry.
But of course that worked incredibly well for SNSD on their push. They had a level 3 for most of first, and in fact most of third. It only got destroyed a little bit right at the end. So of course that's quite a good push. If you can get that level 3 set up in tunnel, you can pretty much just push the car all the way, and they can't drop down to defend. So we'll see how this is going to go. Here we go, we're going live. Bit of spam coming in. Medic not peeking out, of course. Very, very standard here. No jumpers. Bit of demo spam trying to get onto that scout, but not able to do much. Pyro looking to peek round the corner there. In fact, does get caught out. Absolutely destroyed by ALX and the Sentry. In fact, Blue pushing straight in here, but they've failed to get the Uber. He just gets completely destroyed by the red Pyro. So that's Crim's just reset his Uber, and no Uber advantage on either team. Spike taking down Cadus there is in mid-jump. Sentry spam at the moment. Mark, you still there?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, Linus going for the suicide and gets reflected by Flo in mid-air. Mid-air reflect air shot. That was really good from Flo. Lofi Sentry and Tunnel taking out Red. Kados goes down.
Yep, Tveek manages to take down the blue medic in Crims. It wasn't quite a drop, but it was a very
Sentry
close
gets
one.
destroyed by Hurry.
Hurry sapping that blue Sentry there in the tunnel. Red Sentry, of course, still up, still wrangled, still pretty much on full health. So this is going to be a tough push for blue, especially as Crims has only just got up and has 90% Uber disadvantage. Mark, you worried?
Oh yeah. Well, apparently they're not going to go any further for the moment. They have to build some Uber and try to get some picks.
Spike taking out the Veek there with a headshot.
They need to take out that Sentry first. Apparently not. They can't. Seems an impossible task for the moment.
Yeah, the Sentry's pretty weak at the moment, but Engineer's just going to get some metal and be able to...
Yeah, he could just rebuild it, Sentry. I mean, we healed it.
Trying to wrangle down Hyper there.
We have Harry Hook on Tunnel, gets pushed back by Red.
Red are actually backing up here. They know they've got huge Uber disadvantage, about 60%, so they're just going to leave the Sentry and the Demo Man and the Soldier behind. See what they can do here. In fact, Blue Uber's straight in, trying to take out this Sentry. Not able to do much to it at the moment, but Red have basically just given them this point for free.
Now we got Cube and Sentry in the roof.
Perhaps a little bit of a taunt there, but I'm not quite sure. But of course, now Sucker's at 50% Uber advantage, and Blue have got to push onto the roof. This is going to be a pretty impossible pass for them.
Tveek goes down by Hyper in a headshot with Ambassador.
Vainston taking out Cadus. ALX pushing in, trying to clean up on Red here. Clean up for Red here. Should I be backing out? They know they haven't got
they're pushing out. They get pushed back. Sentry gets sapped, destroyed. Harry can't do much at the moment.
If anything, now would be the time for Red to push. As soon as they get for Blue to push, as soon as they get this Uber. In fact, they're coming in without it at the moment. They know they can't. They know that Red has just popped their Uber on point. So as soon as Crims gets this, he's going to try and stay alive. This is going to be a heavy Uber straight onto the roof. And in fact, Red are just backing off again.
They're taking roof. Yeah, they got
they're backing off straight again. Sniper taking down.
Tveek is going to go down. Yeah.
Engineer there. But they're pushing and trying to get as many kills as possible. Sorry, interrupting Mark. Carry on.
Well, apparently now Blue is pushing through second. They're going to third. Red is holding on stairs on the ramp thing, on the third point.
Yeah, well, of course they can have that forward hold because they do have about 50% Uber advantage from on the Sucker there, who, as far as I can tell, hasn't dropped once this match. This might possibly be a new record, and here they Uber in straight away. 46 seconds left on the clock. This doesn't look like Blue are going to be able to cap third against this Uber.
No, they're holding pretty well.
Spike taking out ALX.
Well, they won't be able to cap third.
They're able to cap third. They Uber straight in, trying to get into fourth, trying to get as many players down as possible.
Sticky Trap taken down. Oh wait, explodes. Gets made.
Blue still keeping pushing here. This is gonna be pretty close here. Cadus getting reflected and it's almost destroyed in midair there. Still alive somehow. I think a couple of kills.
Goes down by Linus.
Blue medic taken out by Tvik there for a body shot. Again taking out the blue demo as well. Tvik going huge on this map. Harry taking out Harry there. But it looks like this is going to be it for the first round. 4-3 to SNSD. This is going to be a 1-0 to SNSD. And that's going to be a half-time, I believe.
Yes, half time.
I'm getting connection problems. No? No.
Yeah. Probably is the server?
Teams have been switched. They're going straight into this second round. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. Red, of course, on defense once again, because of course in Europe we play ADDA, which is attack, defense, defense, attack. So Red on their second round of defense here, and they win this, of course, that's a 2-0 victory to SNSD. If they lose this, it's going to be 1-1, and we're going to have to go to a third round and see what happens there. So hopefully that happens, because longer casts means more viewers, more fun,
more
and
excitement.
Indeed, more excitement. Thank you, Mark. So if you just want to comment on Red here, while I drink.
Well, Red's team is holding in the standard spot with the sentry building there. We have 27 building, the engineer building a level 3 sentry again in the push. Well, we're about to start here.
Okay, so of course Blue pushing straight out of the gate 1 here. In fact, Blue medic coming out, they're looking like they're going to have a pretty fast Uber. Yep, they're going straight in, trying to take out that sentry really quickly. Yeah. Red counter Ubers there on the Pyro and on the Heavy, so pretty much that Reflect is going to be able to kill everything. But knows in fact getting a Reflect kill on Blue Sniper. Blue medic almost managing to make it back to his spawn here, so pretty much a wasted push there.
Spy. Going for Hyper now. Well, CEST goes down by the Spy. Akabao is taking his level 3 sentry to the tunnel, trying to build it there, while pushing it, the cart.
Yeah, it's again backing out here. Their combo just ran straight away through choke, and the sentry gets capped. The sentry gets taken down, so Blue are just going to be able to cap here.
Really
Crim's
27.
Crim's sat at 20% Uber advantage here, so I'm not quite sure the tactics of their pullout, of SNSD pullout there. Maybe looking to get a Tvik sniper pick off choke. In fact, he does. He takes out Spike there. Blue able to push straight away with Uber, or perhaps not.
Well, apparently Tvik is holding the cart. Can't get the scout pick. Gets engineer down. Hyper goes dead ringed. Soldier Linus is just holding by himself the cart.
Yeah, Blue just tried to Uber up the back stairs onto the roof, but got completely destroyed by Red's Uber as they weren't quite quick enough to actually get to it there. But Blue sat in the sort of the little stairs room here, not really able to do much. They've only got a demo and a heavy and a medic, and in fact the demo just goes down there to ALX. So I'm not quite sure what they're doing. They're pretty much stuck out of position and not able to. Their combo's pretty much completely trapped and aren't able to do anything, which I think is really where Red want them to be. That medic trying to run away there gets caught out by ALX. It's gonna go down. And in fact,
yeah, soldier goes down, medic goes down.
Linus. Yeah.
Yeah. Got Hyper going, trying to go returning them from behind.
Yeah, not really able to do much there.
He gets soldier down. A good pick.
So if we look, this is just going to be
holding pretty strongly here.
Yeah, but Spike getting a double kill onto Droso and Tvik, so we'll see what they're able to do with this no sniper disadvantage. See what Spike can do. He's looking like he's trying to hold off choke. Blows Hurry's dead ringer there. Blue just building Uber sat on first point. Crim's on 60% here. Sucker's still sat on 100, so maybe he's going to drop. We don't know. Spike again killing Vik. Red have got a strong defense on roof. In fact, Lee just goes down and takes down Sucker there with a complete drop. That was a drop from the blue heavy straight onto the red medic there of the Sucker. I believe it's his first of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty unusual heavy getting a medic drop.
Yeah, I didn't see that at all. I don't know where he came from. He must have just managed to ninja himself in there and completely destroy the sucker.
Seems that 27 is not pushing from stairs. Probably will get some damage done. Hopefully get the sentry. Cube is wrangling the sentry, holding by himself with his pyro.
Yeah.
Pyro goes down.
Sentry's down
by Spike.
there. They're trying to clean up on the thing. They've left the teleporter on top of the.
They get second.
Red have left the teleporter on top of the vents on top of roof. It's not actually got an entrance yet. So I think this might be a little bit of strat so that blue don't notice it and they're going to put up an entrance later. Or it might just be an accident. I might be just reading too much into it.
Might be an accident, but if it actually is a strategy and it works out,
it
might be an interesting one.
Yeah, so of course blue pushing straight up here, trying to get third. They're pushed into house and they're pushing out the other side with an Uber, trying to get onto a level 1 sentry that's come up. Blue, in fact, counter pushing in. Sucker's on 95%, so they're going to be able to defend this third point hopefully quite easily. In fact, yeah, he does Uber straight onto Cadus there to save him, as Cadus had about 10 health. Cadus pushing forward, and in fact, quite a few players going down. Linus taking down Crims there. That's going to be
taking on Hyper.
15% Uber advantage. Yeah, those demos really playing it quite well today. Bainster actually outscoring Cadus, which is not something you perhaps see, but Cadus, of course, just come from another match. Been sat on TF2 for 2 hours, might not be as focused as he is normally. Indeed.
Yep. Well, again, they're holding really strong against 27. NFC having the advantage for you.
Yeah, because of course Sucker's sat on a 30% advantage here. They're holding rather far forward, which does allow him to get sniped, but of course they've got a nice control over Red with the sniper and the scout both watching that side door there. Sucker just gets his Uber right there. Blue looking to push into house here.
Yes, they nearly have Uber, 90%. Probably push in. Oh,
but they popped the red Uber and are able to get out pretty much all their men. Looking like, yep, blue counter Ubers with their heavy, trying to lead him straight in, trying to get that heavy. He's running away. Tvik taking down Snipe there, so there's going to be Spike there, so there's going to be no. It's not Spike. Blue Engineer has just disconnected, so he's just rejoining there. So they're down to 8 players, which is really not going to help them. You know, that little bit of DM from the mini sentry or the shotgun there.
Yeah, he actually needed that extra damage. Could help. Getting the pick.
Pretty much. Of course, shotgun is Hyper taking down the sucker there with a pick. Wasn't a drop, but it was pretty close. So see what's going to happen now that Red don't have heals, whereas Blue's got huge heal advantage here. They're going to push. In fact, yep, looks like a demo is going to be peeking right around the corner. Seeing what he can do with it. Gets body shot there. Gets double body shot by Tvik. Not going down there, but taking a lot of damage. This heal advantage that they've got is completely negated now because Sucker's back up and just coming around with third.
Let's. Apparently, Medic's still trying to build Uber in the house.
Yeah.
Trying to get.
Trying
to get all the failures buffed.
The demo peaked a little bit there and got completely destroyed by stick traps. Okay, just putting up a nifty little
take out
sticky.
Harry. Linus takes out Spike.
Ploy getting that crit flare onto Linus there.
Oh, Joso's going from behind them. He's behind on second point.
Where?
Oh,
yep, there he is. Found him.
He goes down by Plo with a crit flare.
Plo with pretty accurate with those flares there. In fact, third scorer on his team.
Which is pretty impressive, Badwater.
Yeah, for a Pyro, definitely. Droso not actually able to do much. And in fact, the double Uber pop here with Red popping on their Pyro, taking out the blue demo. Blue having to run away once again with their combo. Not able to do much in the Uber versus Uber situation. Red has just got such a strong Pyro butt nose. Able to negate any Uber, even when he's not Ubered.
They're holding really well. I'm having a bit of HUD issues. I can't see the time flowing. I mean, I only see the cap points time. Can you tell us the time, Ray?
Can I tell you the time? Of course I can tell you the time. It's going to be a 3:56 onto second. I'm not quite sure of the time overall onto third. I can't quite do the maths in my head this quickly. But I'm going to say they've been holding this point at least 6 minutes. So, I know you're wrong there. They've been holding it for quite a long time, had quite a few Ubers. In fact, Blue Ubering straight in again. It's going to be a really long Uber. The Uber is in fact going to be faded before they even get there. Red counter Ubering there. Medic getting cleaned up by the Pyro. WM1 is the best strat, of course. And Blue just losing so many players, not able to do anything. Cadis and Droso going down there, of course, though. So they may be able to push on this. But it doesn't look as they have pretty much no players.
They have, yeah, too many players down. We got Blue again holding up again house. They're trying to build Uber. Red is holding really strongly there.
Well, of course, they know they've got a huge advantage here, about 35%. So they're able to hold forwards because they know that they're going to get Uber long before Blue gets Uber. Tvik taking down the Blue soldier there, not able to get those direct hit rocket spams off. Blue once again looking like they're going to push from this flank room, which I wouldn't advise, as they have to Uber really far out to negate that sniper. And then Red looking like they're going to push in straight here. In fact, yeah, they Uber straight into Blue, and Crim's on 80 health, 60 health there. Is he going to be able to get out? He is. No, Droso coming in there.
He gets a medic pick.
No, yeah, you're right. Droso missed and distracted the medic long enough so that Hurry could get that backstab. So
he gets a soldier.
Yeah. Cadis jumping straight in there, taking down Plo with his rocket, with his sticky jump. He's at Blue spawn trying to take out their teleporter. He does. Just gonna get destroyed by
behind him trying to get oh no, but goes down by the heavy.
Gets destroyed by the man. So that's quite a few. The Red are really playing really aggressively on this point here because they know they've got a huge advantage. They know they've got the first round. They can pretty much do what they want. They're able, in a one-on-one, to out-DM most classes. The only one who I haven't seen yet so far is Droso losing to Harry Hook. That happens quite often. But all the rest classes are able to pretty much out-DM.
We got Hurry behind Blue. He was on the roof. Apparently I lost his camera. Hurry is still on the roof.
Still sat on the roof there. Disguised as
Spike gets
Sniper.
down. Spike gets the medic down.
Spike taking down the sucker there.
Sucker, yeah.
Hurry accidentally shooting his dead ringer there as he tries to jump onto Spike. Perhaps not the cleverest move he's ever made. But,
Spike is doing good now.
Dropped. In fact, Red looking like they're going to back off here, just leaving the sentry and the engineer. In fact, the engineer backing off as well. So Blue are going to have to Uber to deal with this sentry.
Yep.
In fact, they're looking like they're
Take
trying to Uber around the corner. But Red have
already
backed off. It's just going to be a cap for third point, just in time as well.
Oh, Hurry going behind, and he gets down by crit from the engineer Cabal.
Yeah, that was an 8-minute hold on third from Red there, but Veinster going huge, taking down Sucker and Cadis, and in fact Droso going down as well. Red have lost quite a few players here. They're down to 3 with the next one up in 4 seconds, so Blue are going to be able to get a huge push here. They're going really aggressively. They've got a heavy just sat on the car, just completely pushing. They've got that mini sentry set up on the last. Yeah, Red just getting completely destroyed as they walk out of spawn here. This is going to be a cap, I'm going to say here right now. As even though Red have got 5 or 6 players up, Tvik goes down there to that crit flare. Cadis sat up top, he jumps down, he's going to get destroyed by Lee. And that's a cap right there, 4-0. Or 4-0 on the score anyway. 12 and a half minutes. That's not the best time I've ever seen on Badwater, and here we go again. Oh no.
We never know, they might hold it back, or maybe they might not even finish all cap points, you know. Maybe they can hold it in a second.
Pretty tough hold for 27 against SNSD mindless aggression. So we'll see what they're able to do.
Kairos is with his sticky jumper, probably gonna go with for the pick, medic pick.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah. So he tried to do that last time, missed and got the pyro, I believe. So we'll see what he's able to actually do this time. See if he's actually able to hit. or whether he's just going to switch off the weapons, just trying to bait the enemy spy.
Yeah.
To thinking that he was going to try that and then not doing it after all. But it looks like he's going to stay on it for the moment. So we're going to be watching Cadis' camera, trying to see if he can get a nice Caber pick. Sat there on 97 kills on it as well. Other than that strange Caber.
We also have Hyper behind Rock, right at gate 1.
Cadis jumping straight past onto second here. Not quite sure what he's going to do to Harry Hook here. gets the thing onto him. I believe that was a taunt as well.
Cadis is using the jug
jumping straight in on the sentry. Gets 4 pipes off it and still somehow manages to... Oh no, he doesn't. Ignore that. Soldier gets in there. So Harry Hook not able to do much. I think he was sent there by his team to counter Cadis' jump and then ended up getting cabered himself there. Red looking like they've got a pretty strong hold. They've lost a couple of players. In fact, Crims went down there. I didn't see that. I was too busy watching Cadis, which really not good on my part. Not entirely sure who took him out.
I'm not sure who took him out either.
Okay, that's
Hyper's trying to go for the Cadis. He misses.
Cadis getting a couple of picks under there. Blue losing a couple of players here. Blue, in fact, trying to push up the hill there. ALX looking to push.
Hyper goes on by
get a bit
Cadis.
aggressive. Yeah, Cadis getting taken down by Lee though, of course. So that's a demo man for a spy. Perhaps not the best pick, realistically. But with the spawn times, it doesn't really matter. Spike taking down Linus, and then Tavik gets Spike as well. Pretty big thing with no counter sniper for Tavik. He's going to be aiming straight for that medic's head there. See what he can do. I can't see him do anything.
Building a sentry in tunnel. Lewis
that level 1 sentry.
Pulling some damage out, and by Hyper, did Ringgood in tunnel.
You just ninja capping this thing here, and in fact gets taken down. Gets headshot by Hyper the spy.
TVX takes down Spike. He's going for the engineer. He misses. He's going for the demo now. He misses as well. Well, he only managed to get a body shot.
Red, of course, still got pretty strong presence on first point, but Crims Uber's there against the counter Uber against Blue. Not able to take down the sentry, Blue are, and the Pyro got up just in time. And in fact, Red looking like they want to get pretty aggressive here, trying to get some picks, but Medic managing to make it out alive with the sucker. So he's backed up pretty far to his spawn now, and the only way he's going to go down there is that sniper. And in fact, he does. I called it. Oh my god, I'm the best. Spike to headshotting the sucker there.
TV. Tavik takes down Spike. Seems 27 is holding pretty strongly here.
Yeah, they've still got a really strong presence. Blue looking like, yep, Kaida's jumping in, not able to do much, gets pretty much no kills and just gets completely wrangled out.
But no, he's going for the heavy. Well, down by the heavy.
Blue appear to be just suiciding players in to try and pick that medic, and it's not really working as Crims is on 100%.
Tavik is looking for 3. He takes the heavy down.
Big pick. Blue. If Blue are able to actually capitalize on this, it's going to be quite big. And in fact, taking down Crims there, that was a drop from there.
That was a huge pick.
Yeah, Blue Sucker sat on 100%. Most of his players are up in a few seconds, so looks like this is going to be cap for Blue team pretty soon, as he's just going to push straight up top with that Uber. Though there is a Pyro and a Heavy up there. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do though against an Uber. Can't quite see the sucker. They didn't appear to be coming out. In fact, yeah, there we are. Found them. They're pushing straight up the hill. They've moved on to Cadis.
Yep.
That teleporter going straight down there.
Hybrid tunnel trying to go. Hybrid dead ringer in the tunnel. Trying to go for the pick. Might
I think he's been spotted by Droso though, because Droso was spamming shots around that area. Blue looking like they want to get aggressive again.
Tavik down right out of spawn.
Yeah, Blue not quite. Well, they've got 12% Uber disadvantage there. Not really that important. Blue mailing. Sorry, the kill there. Blue looking like they want to push straight up the stairs, the front stairs onto... Sort of looking to try and get that Uber, because they know Crims has got advantage onto them, and the only way they're going to be able to push this easily is if they get that pyro, and if they just manage to blast Crims straight off the roof.
Yeah, Sucker has Uber ready.
Yep, here they go. Blue pushing straight up the front stairs. Yeah, in fact, yeah, that Uber comes out, popped early by the heavy, so that's going to be... And, Blow being able to defend
Just
pretty
going
easily.
root taking down. Ooh.
Yeah, Sentry's down. Looking like Red have lost roof here. They've got a soldier and a pyro up here, but against the heavy, there's not going to be much he can do.
No,
Blue
they get
just
taken
needs
down.
to get...
Medic
Blue
goes
just needs
down.
to put... Yeah, Crim's coming out of spawn there. Perhaps big mistake by him. Heavy just
Wasn't a
cleans
clever
up.
idea.
Blue are just going to cap this here. Sucker sat on the cart, looking for cap points, of course, as any good medic should.
SNSD is taking the ground like they did on the first half.
Yeah, they're going incredibly aggressive here. They've still got 6.5 minutes to cap 2 points. So this is going to be, if they keep up this aggression, this is going to be, well, they were wasted a lot of time on first. This could be an incredibly good, this could be quite a good time here. They've already pretty much caught third. Demoman trying to go onto the Sucker, and in fact does take him down with a direct pipe to his face. Blue still being able to cap though, even though they have basically no presence on third. Red haven't. Looks like they're just going to be trying holding this last point for 6 minutes, which is a pretty tough task, especially against such good players as SNSD.
Indeed.
Yeah, they're looking like they want to get a bit aggressive here, maybe hole on the hill, which is
Yeah, only
perhaps
Kid is
inadvisable.
going by himself on the cart. He's going down. LX
Picking up Cadus there. Yeah, a couple of players coming down here for Red. No one particularly important, only a heavy and a stout, realistically. I don't count Spies as real, as real players. Tavik taking out...
takes down the heavy.
Oh yeah, sorry. Who does? Tavik taking out players in mid-air again, of course. What a lovely move, and gets cleaned up by the...
Not surprised.
Red looking like they want to get aggressive here, which again is not advisable from my point of view, as they've got a level 1 sentry sat on third, they've got a medic, they've got heals. Red just looking to perhaps peek a little bit, see what's going on around this corner. Spike taking out Droso, looking to get that heavy shot onto ALX, or perhaps onto the medic, trying to drop the Sucker, which it's not hard. Oh, just Sucker taking quite a bit of damage there from that demo, and in fact, yeah, it looks like they're going to push straight into map room. Oh yeah, Red popped behind Blue. In fact, Blue have just walked straight out of map room and just completely destroyed the sentry. There's pretty much no defense on oh, Hyper going huge, taking out ALX before he's able to do anything. Red Hurry taking down Lee as well though. This is pretty much a Spy battle here. Spy's doing an incredible damage, incredibly good job here.
They got up to level 2 sentry right there. They're a minute ahead, trying to play some damage in there.
Blue, of course, already all back up because, of course, that incredibly fast respawn time. So, looking to push straight in through choke. But Red have got a pyro sat there, spamming occasional flares. And they've got Marsup Yelego on Soldier and Bainster on Demo, just looking to put some spam down, try and force them to not push. See what's going to have to happen.
And that original sentry spot right there takes down Harry. It's down in the try. Takes down the Sep. Unsaps his sentry. They're pushing pretty strong now.
Yeah,
they're building.
Actually...
Oh, the sentry goes down. By
until that sentry went down, that was looking like quite a strong hold. But now Blue just going to Uber straight in here, chasing the medic, and in fact it does go down to Cadus's direct pipes. Red quite a few players down, not up front of the 10 second. They've got a demo up, but that's about it, and he's going to get cleaned up pretty quickly. He's not able to do not He's just he runs back
deal any damage. It's just really no.
That was a victory for SSD there. That's 2-0. GG in chat. It was a very close game, I think, in my opinion. Well, definitely the second round. Perhaps
in the second round, it was a really good hold on the first point from 27.
Yeah, definitely.
It was really good.
Some really big
I was
plays
actually
there.
thinking. Actually, I was thinking they could get third round.
Yeah, I thought it might have gone to a third round there at some point there, but then of course that sentry went down. Blue just ubered
Yeah.
straight in, not able to do anything.
Really strong
SNSD.
pushes, really aggressive pushes from SNSD. They take too much ground in so little time. It's impressive what they can do.
Yeah, definitely.
And Tivik getting really good picks in the heat of the moment, you know, was really good.
Although the
Taking
same
a-
could be said for 27 Sniper Spike, who they're both pretty evenly matched snipers. They're both trading kills with each other and trading medic picks as well. So such a big battle for those two there, which was really
Yeah.
interesting to watch.
It's a
Looking
really
like the
good match.
server's emptied here, so looks like we're going to have to say goodnight to you all. I've been Roshi, and with me I've had Mark.
Yep. Good night, folks. I hope you enjoyed.
Yep, this has been SNSD versus 27, which ended in a 2-0 victory for SNSD. We've been Blackout Casting TV. We've had John1155 on the camera, so thanks to him for catching hopefully all the best picks and all the best moments. Hopefully he didn't miss anything we did. This has been
Yeah.
ETF2L Season 4, Week 3 or 4, I can't remember. Sponsored by Blackout Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen.
What the f was that? What do you want to hear repeatedly on the radio this year?
Something that sounds like the music I already listen to, but with different words.
Dunno really. Oh, if it's on, I'll listen to it. Live guitars, tattoos, anything else is a bonus. need to ask my friends what they think first.